2. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a monkey by his toes. If he hollers, there we go. If he hollers.
Provide live and online auctions for household items, as well as auctioning real estate, including businesses and farms. Harper Auction Service is a different type of business. Give them a call at 618-967-9528 for a free quote. Find out how they can help you. And good luck to the Vienna Eagles.
Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do it all at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101, in Vienna at 618-658-3761, or in Goreville at 618-995-5068.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590. Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
We're back here at Vienna High School getting ready for the start of this evening's game between the Black Cats and the Eagles here tonight. The starting lineup for the Lady Black Cats, a guard, a 5'4" senior, 00, Abby King. She is a three-point specialist. You got to watch her as she goes, so go the Black Cats. Also at a guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 10, Mariana Suits. At a third guard, a junior, 5'8", number 33, Macy Tosh. At a forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 50, Abby Crompton. And a 6' senior forward, number 52, Jaslyn Westerfield. And Westerfield is a powerhouse on the inside. You've really got to watch her. She knows how to use her body. She's a strong girl, and she'll rip you one on the inside if you're not careful. She is by far one of the most physical players you'll want to play. And she's not dirty by any stretch. She's just absolutely physical, and a lot of girls can't handle that on the physicality end of it. Their head coach is Pete Gordon, and once again they're 5-1 overall, 1-1 in the Black Diamond. Vienna Eagles come into this game with a very familiar lineup: a 5'5" guard, a freshman, number 2, Ava Rush. Also at a guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 13, Emmy Vinson. A third guard, a 5'8" senior, number 20, Natalie Webb. A fourth guard, a 5'5" senior, number 21, Haley Oliver. And at forward for the Eagles, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Macy Whiting. Rick Metcalf is their head coach. Kelsey Odom and Taylor Odom are the assistants. The JV team for Vienna, this was a very low-scoring affair, but the game took forever to play tonight. Vienna prevailed 36-33 over the Goreville Black Cats, and with that win, the JV improved to 6-0 on the season, and they are now 3-0 in conference play. So they've had a very good season here at the beginning of the year, and they'll be in action Thursday night also from Christopher, as the Bobcats will host the both JV teams Thursday evening. The officials for tonight's game are Benny Adams, John Allen, and Adam Locke. It'll be John Allen tipping it up at center court when we get started here in just a couple of minutes. And Vienna will be going from your left to right as you face your radio here tonight in the first half, left to right. So this ought to be a good game here tonight. Vienna's going to be challenged with the guard play, and Goreville in the JV game, they came out and opened in a 1-3-1 and on the defensive side, and then in the second half they played a man-to-man. The coach that they had loved the man-to-man. He lived and died with that man-to-man. So they'll press. Goreville will mix it up. And so Vienna's got to be prepared to see multiple types of defenses, and they like to. They'll get the ball if they can to King. She is a very deadly free throw shooter, and she likes to shoot that three-pointer. So, and Westerfield on the inside is a challenge also. So Vienna's going to have a very, very good, strong presence on the inside. Macy Whiting and Natalie Webb will have their hands full here. We're just about ready for our national anthem, and as you can tell, they got the bass rolling here. Hopefully that'll stop here soon. The choir is going to come in and sing for our national anthem, and we are just about ready for the national anthem here, if they can get this buzz corralled. There we go. And we're just waiting for the introduction and the national anthem here, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll here tonight. Decent crowd here on a Monday night, and they're still having technical difficulties with the PA system. We may or may not have a national anthem that is easy to be heard. There's a definite buzz in the PA. While we have just a moment, we'll talk. The girls play in the tournament at Benton. Their first game is Monday evening at 7:30. They'll take on the Pinckneyville Panthers, and if no matter what, win or lose, they'll play at 7:30 on Tuesday evening. If they win, they'll stay in the Rich Heron Gymnasium. If they lose, they will go to the East Gym. That's the old gym where all the stars from the Benton eras with Rich Heron played. So the boys.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to high school home of the Lady Eagles.
And it sounds like they finally got the PA system fixed here.
I'd like to introduce the visitors, the Goreville Lady Black Cats. Against your very own Vienna Lady Eagles. Before we get started, I'd like to ask that you all please rise and face the flag with the singing of our national anthem by the choir at the direction of Mr. Connor Windings.
Bright stars through the
5'8" junior, number 33, Macy Tosh. Forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 50, Abby Compton. Forward, a 6' senior, number 52, Jocelyn Westerfield. Head coach for the Lady Black Cats is Pete Gordon. He's assisted by Brittany Runge.
Adam Locke will be tipping it up here at center court in just a few moments. Tipping it up for the Goreville Black Cats will be Abby Compton, and it'll be Macy Whiting. As soon as Vienna breaks their huddle, they come out. Vienna once again going from your left to right as you face your radio here the first half, and we are just about ready for action here this evening. 8 minutes on the clock. King, Suits, Tosh, Compton, and Westerfield for Goreville. And for the Eagles, Rush, Vincent, Webb, Oliver, and Whiting. The tip is controlled by Goreville in the right corner, right through the hands of Compton as she was wide open as Vienna broke an assignment, and the first turnover of the game goes against Goreville. I mean, she was wide open underneath, full court pressure. They get it into Webb. Webb back over to Vincent. Vincent brings it across the half court with a pass and throws it away. Tried to hit Oliver in the right corner, threw it over her head. Oliver needed to grow about 6 inches quickly for that pass. It was way over her head. 2-2-1, full court press, broken easily with the pass by Goreville. Vincent got by with a bang, no call. Ball's loose and stolen away by Webb, and Webb throws it away. Back-to-back turnovers by both teams. Oh, they're going to say it's Vienna basketball. They corrected themselves. Oliver gets it into Webb. Back to Oliver. 3 from the right corner. Air ball. Rebound pulled out there by Westerfield. Westerfield gets it over to Tosh. Tosh brings it in the front court for Goreville. On the right side, on the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Bounces it out on top. And just holding the ball is Suits. Suits goes left side over to King. King dumps it inside over to Westfield. Ball knocked loose. It's loose on the ground. We're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow to the Vienna Eagles. 3 turnovers on the Goreville Black Cats at the moment. 7:11 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. Rush with the ball. 2-2-1 half-court trap press, and they throw over the top to Oliver. She skip passes over to Whiting. Whiting brings the ball down low and is tied up. Possession arrow will go to Goreville. Second turnover on the Eagles. Tosh looks to inbound it. Looks, gets it in over to, ball's knocked loose by Vincent. And up and in. Vincent with the steal, and Eagles draw first blood as she stole it away from King. Tosh splits a double team with the dribble. All the way down, kicks it off to the right. 8-footer, no good. Rebound by Vincent. Vincent pulls it in. Into the front court, over to Rush. Rush goes left baseline. Little runner on the baseline, no good. Rebound comes out there to Rush, and she is tripped. And this will be Macy Tosh's first foul of the game. And the first foul, period. Oliver looks to get it in, looks to get it in, looks to get it in, and finally does to Vincent on the left side. Vincent into the paint, little runner, throws it up, count it, and one. Wow, what a shot by Emmy Vincent. She took it hard around the horn, took it into the paint, and number 10, Brianna Suits will pick up her first foul, second on Goreville, and Emmy Vincent to the free throw line for a traditional three-point opportunity is way short. Rebound comes out there to Tosh. Tosh into the front court. To the right side, picks up the dribble, kicks it out on top, over to King. Abby King out by the volleyball line. 6:12 to go here in quarter number 1, 4-0 Vienna. King picks up the dribble. Rush comes out, doesn't get a count. Westerfield has it, top of the key. Vincent knocks it away, out of bounds. They were trying to hit Compton on the left side. Compton will look to inbound it. Compton out on top to Suits. Suits in the left corner. Over to King. They get it into Compton. Back out to Suits for three. Off the side of the rim. No good. And Webb with the rebound. Webb gets it over to Rush. Rush will bring it into the front court with the dribble. All the way down. Goes coast to coast. Puts the shot up. Way short. And it goes out of bounds off of Goreville. Whiting in the right corner. Out to Rush. Rush to Oliver. King's on her. They dump it into Whiting. Whiting just brings it down and just ripped away from her by Compton. Compton brings it into the front court with the dribble. Picked up by Rush out on top. It's a 2-3 zone by the Eagles. King has it. Out by the volleyball line. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. 4-0 still. Vienna. Westerfield. Way out on top. That's where you want her to have the ball. She hands it off over to Compton. Compton into the paint. Kicks it left side over to Tosh. Tosh into the paint. Little runner partially blocked by Whiting, but not enough of it. And Compton with her, or that's Tosh with her first basket of the night. And it's 4-2. All the way down. Blocked by Compton out of bounds. Rush tried to put the shot up and she blocked it. Swatted it right out of there. 4-5-3 to go in the right corner to Whiting. Out to Oliver. Back to Rush. Rush with a screen. In and out. No good. King with the rebound. Or no, that's Suits. Suits. Stops, pops from 16. Air ball. And Webb does a nice job of boxing out. Nobody can touch it. Suits didn't run the offense. They're having trouble getting it in, and they throw it away. Rush comes up with the loose ball. All the way down, stops, pops from 15, off the back of the rim, no good. Whiting it's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Compton. Vienna ball underneath their own goal. Oliver looks to inbound it. Into Webb. Back out to Oliver. Oliver out on top to Rush. Rush will set it up over to Vincent. Vincent between the circles, goes right side. Crossover dribble to Rush. Rush steps on the baseline, and she's knocked out of bounds, and this will go against Compton. That'll be Abby Compton's first, third on Goreville. Non-shooting foul, and that's the third team foul on the Black Cats. Oliver once again to inbound it. Way out on top to Webb. Right side to Vincent. Vincent takes a couple of dribbles. Thought about a three, doesn't take it. Picks up the dribble. She's in trouble to Oliver. Haley Oliver drives left side. She walks, no call. Spin, shot up, no good. Rebound by Westerfield. Westerfield, baseball pass down to Tosh. Tosh, snowbirding, goes up, puts the shot up, no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. And Rush is on the ground. Rush, 3:34. It's a mask timeout. And no foul was called. We're going to take a break. Be right back.
You ate ramen for weeks and logged crazy amounts of overtime. You finally saved enough money to buy your ideal ride. Now make sure she is properly insured. Let your local Pekin Insurance agent find the comprehensive auto coverage your dream car deserves. Request a free quote at PekinInsurance.com and ask your agent about the discounts available for your sweet ride. Pekin Insurance is rated superior for personal lines claim service by Ward Group. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
We're back here, 3:34 to go in the first quarter, and on that last play, Tosh was going for a breakaway, and Rush got tangled up with her on the foot, and it looked like it caught Rush right in the lower midsection. There was no foul called, and I don't see how they can call a foul after the fact. They're not. The officials were talking, and they're going to give the ball to Vienna. Wow, on the jump ball. Their coach is not happy. Full court pressure, and Tosh knocks it out of bounds. Little weak pass. Emmy Vincent will inbound it from the free throw line extended now. They get it into Rush right through her hands, and Webb is not able to save it. And Vienna being lackadaisical with the basketball. That's the fourth turnover on the Eagles, 4 on Goreville. 4-2 is our score with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Full court pressure. Ball's almost knocked loose. Compton has it. Compton is fouled by Rush. That'll be the first foul on the Vienna Eagles here tonight. Her first. And Shaylee Moore coming in for Ava Rush. Shaylee, a 5'9" sophomore. Suits looks to inbound it under her own goal. She's walking. That's you can't do that. That was a spot foul or spot throw in, and she took 2 steps to the left. No walking foul was called. The foul is on Haley Oliver, a hold. That's her first, team second. Out on top, Crompton with the ball. Crompton passes it off over to King. King left side to Suits, into Compton. Her shot up, no good, and Natalie Webb will pick up this foul. That'll be Webb's first. Team third now, both teams with 3 team fouls. And in less than 20 seconds, Vienna's picked up 3 fouls, and to the free throw line will be Abby Crompton with the first free throws tonight for the Goreville Black Cats, and her first is no good. 4-2 remains the score. 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go. I figured a much higher scoring game than what we've had so far. Second free throw is good, and it's a 4-3 lead. Vincent dribbles through a double team down to Whiting. Whiting throws it away. 5 turnovers on the Eagles. And they are not playing smart basketball at this moment. Suits with the ball. Dribbles up to the double team, kicks it left side over to King. She brings it across the half line. King bounces it back out on top over to Suits. Vienna drops back. And they're in a 2-3 zone. Left side, King for 3, got it. Abby King's first shot of the night is a 3-pointer, and it gives them the lead 6-4. Our first lead change of the evening. Right side, Oliver, wide open 3 is good the other way. Haley Oliver, 3-pointer, gives the Eagles the lead back at 7-6. Tosh picks up the dribble. Oliver knocks the ball out. They're going to say it's out of bounds off of her. Shaylee Moore comes back out. Rush comes in. King bounces it into Tosh. Tosh walks it up. Now she jogs it across. They back up. Let her bring it across unaccosted. Tosh just dribbling the ball. Now she hands it off to Suits, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, no. They tried to sell that it went off of Suits' knee, but apparently not. Went off of Haley Oliver's knee. It'll stay with Goreville with 2:21 to go in the first quarter, 7-6. They get into the Tosh. Little runner. Count it and one, as Whiting will pick up her first foul. That's the fourth on Vienna. Count the basket for Tosh. Gives Goreville the lead back at 8-7. And they can complete the traditional three-point play. Macy's free throw, way strong. Oliver with the rebound. Oliver brings it into the front court with the dribble. Left side over to Shaylee Moore. Her three's good. Shaylee Moore hits a three. And it's 10-8. Eagles. Our fourth consecutive lead change. Tosh gets it to Suits. Suits from 15. Air ball way short. Webb with the rebound. Webb. And Moore came in for Whiting. Vincent has the ball stripped away from her. King comes up with the loose ball over to Suits all the way down. Blocked by Moore. Rush has it into the front court with the dribble. Ava at the top of the key. Picks it up, gives it to Vincent. 1:30 to go. Moore has it. Out on top to Rush. Right side to Vincent. Vincent takes a couple of dribbles. Go over to Oliver. Oliver splits a double team. Ball stripped away from her. And Suits comes out there with it. We're going to have a tie-up. And the possession arrow goes to Goreville. 7 turnovers on Vienna in the first quarter. 1:17 left here, and it's 10-8. Eagles. And Oliver picks up a cheap foul at center court. A reach in, that'll be her second. She's going to sit down now, and Summer Daubert comes in. Summer, 5'5" freshman. She had a good game in the JV game here tonight. Suits brings it across the half line. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Moore. 5 turnovers on Goreville. Moore gets it down to Vincent. Vincent, oh, what a beautiful pass to Rush on the weak side. And Rush has her first basket of the night off the assist, and it's 12-8. Suits splits the double team again. Kicks it back over to King. King will set it up. Man-to-man pressure. Vincent has her. 40 seconds to go. Here in quarter one, 12-8, Vienna. King just dribbling. Now she picks up the dribble. Bounces it over to Westerfield. Westerfield double team. Gets it to Compton. Bounces it to King. 25 seconds to go. They tried to get it into Tosh. Ball knocked loose. Rush comes out there with it. Rush is going to be fouled on the floor. This will go against Abby King. That'll be her first. 6 turnover on Goreville, and that is the 4th team foul on the Black Cats. Non-shooting foul, as Rush will inbound the ball under her own goal with 21 seconds to go. They get it in to Moore. Out on top to Vincent. Vincent picks up the dribble, gets it to Daubert, back over to Vincent, and they set it up with 12 seconds to go. Daubert, telegraph pass, and Compton steps out of bounds before she can inbound, get it to her fellow player, and Whiting's going to come in for whom? Moore. Vincent looks to inbound it. Gets it in, over to Daubert. Back over to Vincent. Long three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. 12-8. Vienna. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck, not only this season, but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
The Goddard family at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From the Goddard family at Goddard's Auto Body, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
In that first quarter, we had 4 lead changes, no ties. Vienna with a 12-8 lead. They jumped out to a 4-0 lead, and it's been nip and tuck here the entire first quarter. 4 points for Emmy Vincent, 3 for Shaylee Moore, 2 points for Ava Rush, 3 for Haley Oliver, as Moore and Oliver each hit a 3-pointer in that first quarter for the Eagles. Abby King has the only 3-pointer for Goreville, as Vienna has the basketball to start this second quarter. King has 3, 4 points for Tosh, and 1 for Compton. Goreville was 1 of 3 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Vienna 0 for 1. 7 turnovers on the Eagles, 6 on the Goreville Black Cats in the first 8 minutes. Rush has the shot blocked. Whiting with the rebound. Puts it up, no good. Whiting gets it back again, up and in, and Macy has her first basket of the night, and it's 14-8. Vienna. Suits brings it into the front court to King. Long 3-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Daubert. It's Daubert, Vincent, Whiting, Rush, and Webb. They get it down to Whiting. Out to Rush for 3. Off the back of the rim. Webb with the rebound. Over to Vincent. Vincent brings it to the top of the key and sets it up with 7:05 to go. Here in quarter number 2. Rush out between the circles. She goes left side to Vincent, hands it to her, and then gets in the play. Vincent, top of the key, left side over to Webb. Webb into the left corner to Rush. Rush thought about a 3. Steps inside the arc, takes it to the rack, puts it up and in. Nice crossover step by Rush, and it's 16-8. This is an 8-0 run as we finish the first quarter into the second quarter. King picks up the dribble. She's in trouble. They get into Tosh. Tosh bounces it off of Westerfield's leg, comes right back over to Tosh, and Tosh just throws it off the glass deep under the basket, up and in. She's got 6, and it's 16-10. That breaks, it was a 9-0 run by the Eagles. Long 3 by Rush, way short. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent, as Goreville sets up in a man-to-man. Vincent into Rush. Rush kicks it back to Oliver. Her 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Whiting with the rebound. Whiting is fouled by... No, ball goes out of bounds off of Whiting, they say. That'll be the 8th turnover of the game against the Eagles. 5:49 to go. Daubert comes out, and Oliver comes back in with her 2 fouls. Tosh over the half line to Suits. Suits from 12, got it. Brianna Suits, first basket of the night, and it's 16-12. These two teams slugging it out here at Vienna High School. Oliver brings it into the front court, hands it off over to Vincent. Emmy goes right side to Whiting. Whiting looks inside, nothing there. Back over to Vincent, to Rush. Rush steps inside the arc. Deuce, no good. Rebound, fought for, comes out of there to Compton. Compton dribbles into the front court, down to Suits, puts it up. Vincent will pick up the foul. Vincent picks up her first foul. Brianna Suits will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go, here in quarter number 2, Goreville can cut into this 4-point deficit. Suits, first free throw quickly is good. She got it, didn't mess around. 16-13. Mr. Adams administers the ball. Suits takes 2 dribbles, fires it up, off the back of the rim. Ball's knocked loose, and Rush comes out there with it. Rush slows it up over the half line. Double team, kicks it in the left corner to Oliver. Her three-pointer rims out. No good. Fight for the ball. Whiting has it. Whiting gets it out to Rush. Rush steps up. 3-2. Got Compton up in the air, stepped inside the arc, hit the 15-footer, and it's 18-13. Over the top, King brings the ball into the front court, bounces it down to Westerfield. Blocked from behind. Compton comes up with the loose ball. Back to Westerfield, and Macy Whiting will pick up the foul. That'll be her second, and Westerfield will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4:34 to go here in the first quarter. That is the 7th team foul on the Vienna Eagles, and Westerfield's free throw is good. Her first points of the night, 18-14. Jasline's second free throw is no good, and Moore comes out there with a rebound. Moore gets it over to Vincent. Vincent back over to Oliver, to Vincent, in a dangerous place right at center court. Shaylee Moore works on away from Suits. They get it to Whiting. Oh, down low to Rush. Rush off the bottom of the rim, gets it back, and she's going to be fouled, and this may go against King. It is Abby King's second. King has 2. That's just the 5th team foul on Goreville. 7 on the Eagles. 4:11 to go in the first half. Vincent has it on the left corner. Brings it out to the top of the key with the dribble. 4:05 to go in the first half. Shaylee Moore, right side to Rush. Rush steps inside the arc, kicks it back to Webb, to Vincent, and Vincent will set it up between the circles. Left side to Oliver. Oliver looks inside, nothing there to Webb. Right side to Vincent, down to Oliver. Oh, what a nice head and shoulders fake, and she misses the bunny. Oh my goodness. King brings it into the front court. Great pick set by Suits. Suits goes all the way down, puts it up, too strong. Oliver, or Natalie Webb, come out there with the rebound, knocked away from her, went right to Oliver. Oliver over to Vincent, left side to Rush. Rush for a long 3, got it! Ava Rush drains a 3, and she's got 7 points this quarter, 21-14. It's a 7-point Vienna lead. She's got 9 points for the game. King into Compton, turn, spin, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Compton knocks it away. Bodies falling all over the place. We're going to get they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Vienna. A mask timeout. 3:06 to go here in the second quarter. 21-14 Vienna. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're back here at Vienna High School, and King, amazingly, has been held to just 3 points here this evening. She has 1 3-pointer, and that is it, the only 3-pointer that Goreville has had tonight. And also amazing to me is Jasmine Westerfield, just 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She has not had a field goal here tonight, and she's usually an absolute horse on the inside. So, and she's sitting down right now, so I don't know if something's wrong with her or what. But coming into the game, number 5, Kate Dunning, a 5'7" junior, and Goreville's going with a small lineup. Emmy Vincent brings the ball into the front court for the Eagles. Man-to-man pressure by Goreville. Right side to Rush. Rush drives baselines, puts a double team over to Moore. Moore's 14-footer's good just inside the arc. Shaylee's got 5, and it's 23-14, the largest lead of the game for the Eagles. Suits, double team, gets it over to King. King down to Compton. Compton lays it up and in. That's her first basket from the field tonight, 23-16. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Vincent has it to go in the second quarter. Vincent, they're looking for Rush. They're hawking her wherever she goes. King is on her like Dentine. If you're familiar with the movie Hoosiers, they want to know what she tasted like, and Dentine. A three-pointer by Haley Oliver, her second three, and it's 26-16. Vienna has hit 4 3-pointers here tonight. King, right side, over to Dunning. They tried to force it into Compton, and Oliver knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Goreville under their own basket with 1:51 to go here in quarter number 2. A 10-point Vienna lead. King looks to inbound it. Gets it in on the low block. It's knocked loose and stolen away by Webb. Over to Rush. Rush goes all the way down, forces a shot, no good. Compton with the rebound. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Rush. It'll be Goreville basketball. Goreville just had their first turnover on that last possession of this quarter. Suits has it in the front court, down to Compton. Ball's knocked loose, and Oliver knocks it out of bounds. Compton just couldn't come up with the loose ball. She was trying to do that while her back was to the basket, and Oliver came in, dove, and knocked it out of bounds. Out on top, Compton, 6-footer, no good. Rebound comes out there to Moore. Moore gets it to Vincent. Vincent into the front court with a dribble. Now she slows it up as Suits is on her. 1:20 to go here in the first half. Right side over to Moore. Back over to Vincent. Vincent, top of the key between the circles. Picked up by Suits. Vincent, crossover dribble to the free throw line. Blocked by Compton and stolen by Compton. Compton goes all the way down, lays it up and scores off the block. And that's Compton's 5th point of the game. 26-18. Vincent, shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. King comes out there with it. King passes it down to Dunning. Over to Tosh. Up, short, no good. Might have been partially blocked by Webb. Vincent comes out there with it. Vincent working against Tosh. Picks up the dribble. She's in serious trouble. Gets it over to Rush. And with 30 seconds to go, Rush has the ball taken away from behind. Tosh has it. Tosh goes all the way down. Puts a shot up. Count it. Tosh with 8, and it's 26-20. Vincent brings the ball into the front court with 15 seconds to go. Vincent, 10 seconds. Right side to Rush. Back to Vincent. Vincent dumps it inside to Moore. Oliver, baseline jumper's good at the buzzer. Haley Oliver hit the jumper at the buzzer on the right baseline. 28-20 is our halftime score. Vienna over Goreville. We'll total everything up, and we'll be back for halftime stats after these messages.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles! Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Robin Harper Whitehead from Harper Auction Service is a proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball. Harper Auction Service is a father and daughter-run business that cares about families. They provide live and online auctions for household items, as well as auctioning real estate, including businesses and farms. Harper Auction Service is a different type of business. Give them a call at 618-967-9528 for a free quote. Find out how they can help you. And good luck to the Vienna Eagles.
Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do it all at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101, in Vienna at 618-658-3761, or in Goreville at 618-995-5068.
We're back here at Vienna High School, where at halftime, 28-20, as Oliver hit a jumper on the right baseline, literally as the buzzer sounded, and that extended the Vienna lead to 8. After 16 minutes of play, it was 12-8 after one quarter, as Vienna went on a 9-0 run to erase a 1-point deficit at 8-7. They hit a three-pointer, and was hit, and then that catapulted a 9-0 run. Vienna opened up an 8-point lead at 16-8, and Goreville came back to cut it to a 16-13 deficit, and then Vienna extended their lead out to 8 points, outscoring Goreville in the second quarter 16-12. Vienna hit 4 3-pointers in the first half to just 1 for Goreville, and Goreville got one of those back from the free throw line as they outscored Vienna 3. They had 3 out of 7 free throws. Vienna 0 for 1, so Vienna did not get any points from the free throw line in that first half. The Eagles have 10 turnovers in the first 16 minutes. That's a lot for them. 7 turnovers on Goreville in the first 16 minutes. Leading the way for the Goreville Black Cats, as they have 5 people in the scoring column, was Macy Tosh with 8 points. Abby Compton had 5 points. It was Abby King held to just 1 field goal, that a 3-pointer in the first quarter, for her only 3 points of the game. Brianna Suits hit a basket, 1 of 2 free throws for 3 points, and 1 point for Jaslyn Westerfield. So she hit 1 of 2 free throws. Uncharacteristically, King and Westerfield has 4 points between them, and that's a main cog for the Vienna Eagles in being able to have an 8-point lead, as they've been able to keep Abby King and Jaslyn Westerfield at bay in that first half. 5 players in the scoring column for the Vienna Eagles. Ava Rush has 9 points. 8 points for Haley Oliver. She has 2 3-pointers and then that baseline jumper right at the buzzer. 4 points for Emmy Vinson. 2 points for Macy Whitey. And off the bench, Shaylee Moore has a 3-pointer and a deuce for 5 points in the first half. As I said, Vienna only 1 free throw attempt in 16 minutes of play. Shows you that they're content from the outside. They've taken the ball inside a few times, but for the most part, all of their shots are coming. If they're in the paint, they're toward the top of the key where the free throw line is, or from the sides. They have very few shots inside the paint here this evening, and even fewer makes. But 4 3-pointers here tonight has helped keep the Lady Eagles in front here this evening. So it's been a close game. A lot of turnovers by Vienna, and if they want to win this game, they're going to have to pick that up and slow and quit making those big turnovers. We talked a little bit about the basketball schedule. Tonight's game is at home. The girls' next game will be Thursday night at Christopher And then on Saturday, they play at 11 o'clock, varsity only, at Graves County. That's here at the high school. So Graves County will be here for an 11 o'clock game, and then the boys will play Saturday evening. The JV game starts at 6:30, a conference game against Johnson City. The boys will be in action tomorrow night right here at Vienna High School against the Pope County Patriots. JV game starts at 6:15. We'll probably be on the air realistically somewhere around 7:20, 7:30. It just depends on how that game goes. Then next Monday, on Monday the 20th, just found out tonight that there's been a change in the schedule. In January, on January the 14th, it's a Friday night, the boys were scheduled to play Egyptian at home. That game is not going to happen now, as that game was canceled, and they're going to pick up a Christian Academy school out of Paducah at the McCracken County shoot-off. It's a shootout game at 5 o'clock, varsity only, at the McCracken County High School in a shootout game. So we'll be on the air about 4:50 on Monday evening of the 20th, and that is the only game that the boys or girls have Thanksgiving week. After Thanksgiving, boy, does it get hot and heavy. The Vienna Eagles are in the 57th annual El Dorado Holiday Tournament. They will take on Hardin County in the second game of that tournament on Monday the 27th at 10 o'clock in the morning. You hope you win that game. The Vienna is seeded 8th, and if they win, they play at 1:45 on Tuesday afternoon from El Dorado. If they lose, they get the Hoodow game. That's at 10 o'clock at night on Monday night, and they would play the loser of Herrin and Gallatin County. Odds are favorite that it's going to be Gallatin County in that Hoodow game at 10 o'clock at night. And that's literally what they call it, because the game is scheduled to start at 10 o'clock. Very seldom does that game ever start at 10 o'clock. It's usually 10:10, 10:15, somewhere in there, and it's midnight before you get out of that gym. So you do not want to lose one of the first two games at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, and Vienna gets the honor of playing in that. Herrin, for being the number 1 seed, this is amazing. Herrin, the number 1 seed, gets to play the opening game at El Dorado at 8:30 in the morning. They'll be tipping it up, and except for the maintenance people, there won't be many people there at the gym at 8:30 in the morning outside of parents and grandparents. They'll all be sucking coffee and donuts at 8:30 in the morning on a Monday after Thanksgiving. The girls, they play at the Benton tournament, and they will play at 7:30 Monday evening against the Pinckneyville Panthers. That'll be in Rich Herron Gymnasium. That is the last game of the day at Pinckneyville and against Pinckneyville. And I was just taking a look here real quick at that pairings. Vienna would be considered a seeded team, but they don't have anything like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 16-team tournament. Win or lose, they would play Tuesday night at 7:30, and then we'd have to see what happens from there. But those are the tournaments that the Vienna teams will be playing at Christmas time. We're ready for action here at the start of the second half. It'll be Goreville basketball, as they will have the ball going toward the student section here in this second half. And we have a turnover on Tosh. First turnover of the second half goes against the Goreville Black Cats. Emmy Vincent, Shaylee Moore, Haley Oliver, Natalie Webb, and Ava Rush, the 5 ladies on the floor right now. And it's their original starting lineup: Abby King, Brianna Suits, Macy Tosh, Abby Compton, and Jaslyn Westerfield. Webb, And it's a matchup zone, or matchup man-to-man. Webb has it over to Rush, and they're just running clock. They're happy to run the clock right now as Goreville's letting them. Webb out to Moore, and they've taken 40 seconds off the clock. Ball poke checked away by Tosh against Rush, and Rush gets it back over to Vincent between the circles. Now they set up to play, right side over to Webb, back out to Vincent, into the corner to Rush. Wide open threes, good by Ava Rush, and she draws first blood here to start the second half, and she's got 12 points on the night. 31-20, Vienna's biggest lead of the night. Long three-pointer, a two-pointer by Suits. Her foot was on the line, and it's 31-22. Into the front court. Vincent over to Moore. 6:35 to go here in the third quarter. Rush almost had it taken away by Tosh, just inside the arc at the top of the key. A two-pointer by Rush, and it's 33-22. Suits, crossover dribble, working against Moore. Suits bounces it right side to King. King into the right corner to Westerfield. Into Tosh. Tosh puts the shot up, no good. Compton with the rebound, throws it up, no good. Tosh gets it back. Ball's knocked loose. Rush comes out there with it. Over to Vincent. Vincent into the front court. Stops, pops from 6, no good. Fight for it. Vincent comes it back. Air ball. And Oliver steps around Westerfield and bangs it off of her leg out of bounds, and it will stay with Vienna on a nice play as Haley Oliver was able to get around Westerfield. And we have a conversation out here by Tosh and the referee. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, Tosh has lost her breath, and the referee's giving her a chance to get it back. Wonder if she has asthma. Apparently she's going to be okay. Their coach walked out to make sure everything was okay. So now Tosh is ready. Moore for 3 off the front of the rim, no good, and Natalie Webb comes out there with the rebound. Webb, oh, what a great pass to Moore, off the glass and in. Natalie Webb with a great assist over to Moore, and Moore was wide open, 35-22. King into the front court with the dribble. Skip pass over to Tosh. Tosh takes it around the top of the key, splits a double team, puts it up. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2, and this will either go against Oliver or Webb. Take your pick. And the verdict says, come on, tell us who it is. Now they want to make sure. It's going to be either Oliver or Webb, and we haven't been definitively told yet. And it's going to be Haley Oliver's third. Tasha's first free throw is good. She has 9 points on the night. And it's 35-23. Tasha's second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. 35-24. Into the front court. Rush launches a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Fight for it. Oliver comes out there with it. Oliver backs it up. Now she's in trouble in the corner. They throw it away. Westerfield with the steal. That's the 11th turnover on Vienna, just first this half. Oh, what a great play. Going hard to the hole was Tosh. Shaylee Moore blocked it out of bounds on a fantastic play coming from behind with 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Blocked again. This time Rush had it to Compton. Ball's loose on the ground. Compton gets it back up and in. Compton has 7, and it's 35-26. Baseball pass up to Rush. Rush in the front court. Drives right back against past Westerfield. Compton comes over and blocks it and then gets the basketball. Gives it over to King. King into the front court, right side to Tosh. Tosh looks inside. Nothing there. Tosh goes around the top of the key, bounces it down to Compton. It goes out of bounds off of Compton, and it will be Vienna basketball. 10 turnovers on Goreville. 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. 35-26 Vienna. Full court pressure by Goreville. Oliver with her 3 fouls gets it in over to Vincent. Vincent races up the court and then throws it away. Suits is fouled by Moore. And that'll be Shaylee Moore's first. Second team foul on the Eagles. Suits inbounds it out by center court to King. King bounces it to Suits on the right side. Back over to King. Wide open 3, way short. Rebound by Shaylee Moore. Moore is fouled by Suits on a touch foul. That'll be Suits' second, right in front of the Goreville bench. First foul of the second half. 4:10 to go in the third. Vincent brings it into the front court with the dribble. Crossover dribble, working against Suits. Out by the Eagle. Left side over to Moore. Moore to Webb. Webb just holding the ball at the top of the key. Takes a couple of dribbles. Nobody's on her. Gets it back over to Moore. Down to Oliver. Kicks it back out to Vincent. Little runner in the paint. No good. King comes out there with the ball. King, double team. Throws it up and it goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a mask timeout. 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. And that's the 11th turnover on Goreville. 12 on the Vienna Eagles. It is 35-26. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
We're back here at Vienna. We were just discussing, one of the writers for the Southern Illinoisan is here tonight, and we were just discussing Hargrove, but we saw how she can totally dominate a game last year, and she did against the Vienna Eagles in that game, and Christopher come out of there with a victory last year. Actually, it was this year, but it was in the that 6-week period when we were able to play 16 games. It'll be Vienna basketball in the back court. Oliver looks to get it in, and they throw it in over the top to Moore. Moore brings it across the half line, gets it to Vincent. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Natalie Webb has it, right side. Oh, what a great pass, blocked by Tosh out of bounds. Great pass from Vincent down to Oliver on the low block, and Tosh coming back to block it out of bounds. It'll be Rush inbounding the ball under their own goal. They get it into Webb. Over to Oliver. Skip pass, left side to Moore. Moore into the paint, kicks it right side to Oliver for 3, way short off the rim, but Moore with the rebound. On the left side to Vincent. Vincent thought about taking the shot, doesn't do it, brings it out to the top of the key to run a little clock, set the play up. Shaylee Moore out on top to Webb, right side to Vincent. Vincent left side to Moore. Moore Moore almost had the ball taken away. Oliver goes hard to the left, then picks up the dribble to Webb. Webb down to Vincent. Ball stripped away from her and stolen. Here comes Goreville. Tosh has it. Tosh goes all the way down, puts it high off the glass, too strong, fight for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Vienna. 2:32 to go. It's a 9-point Eagle lead. Suits will inbound it under her own goal. Way out on top to the outlet to Compton. Compton turns, spins, working against Moore. Right corner to Tosh. Her three-pointer way short. Oliver with the rebound, and she is tripped. And that'll be Tasha's second foul of the game. Just the second team foul on Goreville, as both teams have played a lot of physicality, but not many fouls have been called. 2 on Vienna, 2 on Goreville. Vincent races into the front court against Suits. Slows it up as she crosses the 10-second line. Gets it over to Oliver. Back over to Vincent. Vincent just holding the ball. Suits comes out to guard her. Now she goes around the right side all the way down, bounces it to Moore. Moore has trouble with the handle and gets tied up. And the possession arrow will stay with Vienna. 2 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter. Rush gets it out on top over to Moore. Her deuce, long deuce is good. Moore has 9, and it's 37-26. Back to an 11-point lead for the Eagles. Suits goes left side into the paint. Stopped. Oh, what a nice head and shoulders fake. Got Moore up. Shot up was short. Compton with the rebound. Compton puts it in, and she has 9, 37-28. Rush brings the ball across, working against King. Rush picks up the dribble. She's double teamed. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Metcalf with 1:24 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to keep it right here. It's just going to be a 20-second timeout. 37-28. And the only 2 people to score for Vienna this quarter is Rush. She has 5, 4 for Shaylee Moore, as the Eagles have 9 points. And on the other side of the ledger, they have 3 people in the scoring column. 4 points for Abby Compton, 2 free throws by Macy Tosh, and 1 field goal by Brianna Suits for their 8 points. So Vienna has extended their 8-point lead by 1 by that mathematical calculation. And with 1 minute and 24 seconds to go, it'll be Vienna basketball right in front of their own bench. Haley Oliver looks to inbound it. Gets it into Emmy Vincent. Vincent, man-to-man pressure by Goreville. Left side over to Moore. Moore out on top to Macy Whiting, in there for the first time. Vincent, left side to Oliver. Wide open 3, in and out. That ball was halfway down and rimmed out. King with the rebound. Brings it into the front court for Goreville. Bounce pass over to Suits. Skip pass right side to Tosh on the right wing. Right through the hands of Westerfield. Westerfield kicks it back out over to Suits. Her 3-pointers long, no good. Tosh with the rebound. 45 seconds to go. Tosh bounces it right over to Webb, and Webb is going to be fouled on the turnover. And this may go against Compton. It is. That'll be Abby Compton's second foul. And everybody with Goreville who has fouls has 2 now. King, Suits, Tosh, and Compton. They inbound it to Vincent. Vincent working against Suits into the front court. Left side over to Oliver. Oliver goes all the way down, kicks it off over to Macy Whiting. Shot up, no good. Compton with the rebound. Compton turns, spins, works against Oliver. Now that Oliver backs off, and they get it across the half line to King. Ball's tipped down to Compton on the baseline. Compton turns, spins, and walks. 13 turnovers on the Goreville Black Cats. They inbound it to Moore. 18 seconds to go. Moore into the front court. Gets it over to Vincent. Ball knocked away. Nice play by Suits to knock it away from behind. Suits bounces it down to Tosh. Tosh puts up the shot. No good. Whiting is fouled from behind by Suits, and this will be Brianna Suits' 3rd foul. A non-shooting foul, as that's the 4th team foul on Goreville. 5.7 seconds to go, and Vincent looks to inbound it, and does to Webb. Webb brings it into the front court with a pass over to Oliver. Her 3-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And before Whiting can get the shot up and off, the horn sounds, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 37-28 Vienna. We'll be right back.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
Life packs plenty of surprises. You never know what waits around the next corner, but you can prepare for it. Ask your local Pekin insurance agent about an affordable term or whole life insurance policy. You'll worry less, enjoy your time more, and have a plan for the unexpected. Request a free life insurance quote at PekinInsurance.com and start protecting your future today. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
We're back here at Vienna High School, and Goreville hit the only 2 free throws shot in that third quarter. That increases their game average to 55%. They've hit 5 of 9. That was by Macy Tosh. She has 10 points, their leading scorer. It'll be Goreville basketball to start the fourth quarter. Abby Compton has 9, 5 for Brianna Suits, 3 for Abby King, and 1 for Westerfield. And they get it into Tosh. She goes baseline. Shot blocked by Whiting. She gets it over to Oliver. Oliver over to Moore. Moore into the front court. Picks up the dribble. Out on top to Oliver. 7:48 to go in the game. 37-28 Eagles. Oliver on the left side. Over to Vincent on the left baseline. They get it into Whiting. Whiting. Ball knocked away from her. Goes right over to Webb. Over to Moore. Moore baseline runner from the right side's good. Shaylee Moore has 11. And it's 39-28 Eagles. 14 for Ava Rush, 11 now for Moore. She had 9 at the end of 3 quarters. Left side, King for a long 3. Got it. King finally hits a 3. Their coach wants a timeout. It's a 30. 39-31 as King hits her second 3-pointer of the game. She hit 1 in the first quarter, here 1 in the second quarter. So 11 points for Shaylee Moore at this moment, 8 for Haley Oliver, 4 for Emmy Vincent, and 2 for Macy Whiting. Vienna has shot 1 free throw the entire game. That back in the first quarter by Emmy Vincent. She missed it, and uncharacteristically, 1 free throw is all Vienna has shot here tonight. Goreville has shot 9, making 5 of them. Through 3 quarters, Goreville has 13 turnovers here, and Vienna has 15 turnovers through 3 quarters. Natalie Webb looks to inbound and does to Vincent. Vincent splits a double team, then picks up the dribble. Over to Oliver. Oliver in the front court to Moore. Moore picks up the dribble to Vincent. Vincent into the paint. Little runner is no good. Fight for the rebound. Vincent tips it out over to Webb. Webb passes it out to Oliver. Oliver gets it right side to Vincent, and then they set it up. Vincent with 6:48 to go. Head and shoulders fake by Moore, and Moore is fouled. This may go against Tosh. It's either Tosh or Compton. 50, Abby Compton. That's her third. Either way, it would have been 3 fouls on one of them, as both of Tosh and Compton had 3 fouls, and Shaylee Moore's first free throw is no good. Vienna remains scoreless from the free throw line here tonight. Shaylee's second free throw. She spins the ball. Right-hander fires it up off the base of the rim. No good. And Whiting is fouled by Westerfield. It's a rebound foul. And Vienna 0 for 3 from the free throw line here tonight with 6:44 to go in the game. Usually Vienna is putting teams away because they're hitting their free throws. Tonight, not only are they not hitting it, they can't get to the line. Vincent, right side, over to Oliver. She drives baseline, kicks it out to Whiting. Her shot way off the mark. And fighting for it, Webb can't control it. It goes out of bounds off of the Vienna Eagles. 6:35 to go in the game. Vienna with an 8-point lead, 39-31. Westerfield gets it over to Suits, and she'll bring it into the front court. Suits. And that's a 1-3-1 by Vienna. Westerfield out on top to King. Left side to Tosh. 2-3 zone. Suits walks. 14 turnovers on Goreville. Vienna set up like they were going to be in a 1-3-1. Then they switched to a 2-3. Moore comes out. Rush comes in. Rush has the ball in the back court on the inbounds pass. Brings it across the half line. King's on her. Rush with 6:03 to go. Stolen away by Suits. Suits, one-on-one, takes it to the rack. She'll be fouled by Vincent. Emmy's second. Suits will go to the free throw line for 2. 5:58 to go in the game. Goreville with an opportunity to cut into this deficit with the clock stopped. Suits' first free throw rims out. They're hitting 5 of 10. Vienna 0 for 3. Brianna Suits' second free throw is on the way, and this one's way short. And Oliver comes out there with the rebound. And Oliver has it go out of bounds off of her knee, and that'll be the 17th turnover tonight on Vienna. 17 turnovers, and they miraculously have the lead, 39-31. King brings it across the half line. We're under 5:50 to go in the game. King, it's a 2-3 zone by the Eagles. Skip pass left side to Compton. She drives baseline. Puts the shot up and in as she got inside position. Compton now with 11, and it's 39-33. Goreville back to within 6. They get it down to Whiting. Whiting out on top to Rush. Rush left side to Oliver. Her three-pointer off the base of the rim. No good. Suits with the rebound. Suits clears out into the front court. All the way down. Goes coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Nobody cut her off. And okay, it was a delay, it was a warning on the bench. 39-35 as Suits went coast to coast for the basket. It was a warning on Goreville to not hit the ball when it comes through the net. Oliver passes it over the top to Rush. Vienna back, their lead is cut to 4. Oliver, a quick ball movement over to Vincent after touching a touch pass by Webb. Ball stripped away from Vincent. Suits comes out there with it. Suits into the front court with the dribble. Takes it all the way to the rack. She's tripped. No call. Ball's loose on the ground, and we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow. No. Goreville with a quick timeout before the tie-up. So Goreville gets the 30-second timeout. 4:48 to go in the game. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
We're back here, 4:48 to go in this game. Goreville will maintain the basketball, trailing by 4 points, and they're on a furious run. They are, it is an 7-0 run by Goreville. They get it into Westerfield, and she dribbles it out of bounds. 15 turnovers on Goreville, 18 turnovers on Vienna. 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go. This is a game of attrition. Goreville on the defensive side. Oliver brings it across the half line. She's going to be fouled by Tosh. And that is the 7th team foul on Goreville. This will put Vienna at the line for a 1-and-1. Should be, yes. And Haley Oliver will go to the line for a 1-and-1. The free throw line has not been a free place for the Eagles here tonight. Anything but. They're 0 for 3 from the free throw line, and Haley Oliver with a chance for a 1-and-1. She's got 8 points on the evening. Her first is good. She's got 9. 40-35. Oliver, her second free throw is good, and the Vienna Eagles finally, with 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the game, hit their first 2 free throws. Going hard to the holes, Compton up and in, 41-37 as Compton takes it hard to the rack. She's got 13. Rush dribbles through a triple team, picks up the dribble, goes right side to Oliver, bounces, tried to get it down to Whiting, and Whiting is fouled from behind by Westerfield. This will be Jaslyn Westerfield's first. Whiting should go to the free throw line for 2. And she is. Vienna hitting 78% from the free throw line for the season. Needs to make some free throws down the stretch. 41-37, and the free throw is no good. It's a 2-possession game right now, 41-37 with 4:14 to go. Second free throw by Whiting is good, 42-37. She hits 1 of 2. Suits quickly into the front court. Stops, pops from 15, rims out. Whiting with the rebound. Whiting gets it over to Vincent. They're pressing off the miss. Suits almost knocked the ball loose. Vincent has it. Vincent working against Suits. Turns, spins, back over to Rush. King's on her. Rush for 3, way off the mark. And the rebound by Westerfield. Westerfield gets it over to Tosh. Tosh races into the front court with the dribble. Now she slows it up between the circles. Maintains the dribble. Goes to the right side. Stolen away by Oliver. Oliver goes all the way down. Count it and 1 as Tosh picks up the foul. Tosh's 4th foul of the game. And Haley Oliver, with 12 points, can have a traditional 3-point play. 44-37, and we have a mask timeout. The Lone Ranger has entered the gym. We have a mask timeout. We'll be right back.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work. And good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
The Goddard family at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From the Goddard family at Goddard's Auto Body, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
We're back here at Vienna High School, 44-37, and Haley Oliver gets the opportunity for traditional 3-point play. She has 12 points on the night, and boy, would it be nice to have a baker's dozen in the point category. Her free throw is way short. Vienna shooting dismally from the free throw line tonight. Into the front court with the ball is Compton. Over to King. King only has 2 3-pointers all night long. Right side to Tosh. Down to Compton, and she's fouled on the ground on the entry pass. Rush will pick up the foul. and that'll be her second. No, that's Natalie Webb. Natalie Webb picks up the foul. That's her second. Long three put up by Compton, no good. Rebound fought for. It's loose on the ground, and we're going to have a tie-up on the rebound. Possession arrow goes to Vienna. A 7-point lead, a 3-possession game for the Eagles with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Vincent comes up to a double team, gets it over to Oliver. Oliver goes all the way down, takes it to the hole, misses the bunny. Oh my goodness. And the ball comes out of there. Somehow Oliver comes out of there with it, and she's tripped. The ball goes out of bounds off of Oliver, and it will be Goreville basketball. Oh, baby. There was a big scrum in there, and all of a sudden, 8 girls were all in there. It looked like a rugby game. The ball comes flying out of there, and Oliver come out of there with it. Trip and comes out of bounds, and it will be Goreville basketball with 2:43 to go. Rush banging against Tosh. Banging against Tosh. No call. Webb goes all the way down off the steal, lays it up and in. No call out there at center court, and it's 46-37. King brings it into the front court. Their coach was not happy with that non-call, and they'll trip by Webb against Suits, and Webb will pick up her 3rd foul. That's still a non-shooting foul, as that's just the 5th team foul. No, it can't be a 1-and-1. That's just the 5th team foul. Suits looks to inbound it. Right side over to Compton. Compton turns, spins, double team, kicks it back to Suits. Suits steps inside the arc. 15-footers, no good. Oliver comes out there with it, and Oliver is going to be fouled by Compton. That'll be a double bonus for Vienna. Oh, 50, yeah, Westerfield. Westerfield picks up her 3rd foul. And Haley Oliver will step to the line for 2. 46-37 is our score. The free throw by Oliver is good. 47-37. Second free throw by Haley is on the way, and this one's nothing but the bottom of the net. 48-37. 14 points on the night for Oliver. 14 points for Rush. Rush hasn't scored in forever. Suits out on top with the ball to Tosh. Tosh comes around the top of the key into the paint. Ball knocked away from her, and they're going to call a walking call. 18 turnovers on Goreville, 19 turnovers on Vienna. 1:56 to go in the game. Oliver gets it into Rush. Full court pressure. Rush brings it up to the pressure. Maintains her dribble. Now they back off, let her cross. 10 team fouls on Goreville, just 5 on Vienna. Rush, right side, over to Whiting. Vincent to Webb. To Rush, to Whiting. And it doesn't look like Goreville's going to foul. Oliver with 1:25 to go in the game. Oliver backs it up, kicks it off over to Webb. Webb, double team, dribbles out of trouble. Over to Rush, and Goreville's not fouling. Goreville is going to say uncle, and now they finally foul. Suits does. That'll be Suits' 4th. Emmy Vincent will go to the free throw line for 2. Emmy has 2 baskets on the night for 4 points, and we're down to 69 seconds to go. And Goreville was content just to let Vienna run the clock. They took almost a minute off the clock. Vincent's free throw rims out. Unbelievable. Except for Haley Oliver, Vienna can't hit the broadside of a barn standing inside of it from the free throw line. Tonight, anyway. Second free throw by Vincent is good. 49-37, and it's a good thing. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Compton with the rebound. 49-39. And a quick timeout called by Goreville. We're going to keep it right here for just a second. A full timeout. We're going to take a 30. I'm going to get a quick drink. We'll be right back.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Critter, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Yep. More. Yes. 49-39, 58.2 seconds to go. It'll be Vienna basketball to inbound here. Length of the floor to go. If Goreville fouls, Vienna will have 2 free throws, but it hasn't been free tonight. Rush. Ball knocked loose, and it's stolen away. Now coming back, Moore steals it back into the front court. Vincent. Right side to Oliver, and she backs it up. Oliver over to Vincent. Vincent kicks it out to Rush. Rush picks up the dribble, gets it over to Vincent. Vincent splits a double team. 33 seconds to go to Whiting. Whiting back over to Oliver. Oliver to Webb. Webb to Oliver. And they're going to get number 12 is Ariana Elms. Ariana Elms, a 5'8" sophomore, picks up the foul. And once again, Goreville let a bunch of time roll off the clock. We're down to 23 seconds to go. Haley Oliver back to the free throw line. Her first is good. 15 points for Oliver here tonight, 50-39. Oliver's second free throw is way short. Rebound comes out there to Kate Dunning. Dunning into the front court to King. And King has it go out of bounds off of her. And that is the 19th turnover on Goreville. Both teams with 19 turnovers now. 16 seconds to go, and Vienna's going to come out of here with a hard-fought 50-39 victory. And then Suits picks up her fifth foul. And that'll go. Emmy Vincent will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. She has 5 points on the evening. 14.3 seconds to go in the game. Vienna was 0 of 3 from the free throw line and then hit 6 of 9. Emmy's first free throw is good. So they hit the free throws when they needed to down the stretch, but man, has it been a difficult night from the line. Vincent's second free throw is on the way, and it is nothing but the bottom of the net. She hits 3 of 4 this quarter, has 7 points, and it's 52-39. Into the front court, Dunning gets it left side. 3-point attempt by King is no good, and Rush with the rebound, and that'll be the game. 52-39 is our final score here tonight. And we will be right back after just quick message.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
We're back here real quick as we'll have another commercial break here in just a moment so I can get everything totaled up. But final score here tonight was 52-39 as the Vienna Eagles survived against the Goreville Black Cats in an uncharacteristically dismal night from the free throw line, but they did what they needed to in crunch time. They were 0 for 3 after missing the first 2 free throws in the fourth quarter for the game. They hit their first free throw of the night with 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the game. That's when they hit their first free throw, and that was by Haley Oliver, as she hit 2 free throws, the front end of a 1-and-1 and the back end of a 1-and-1, and that set the tide for the rest of the game as the Eagles went 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They hit 9 of 13 down the stretch, and come away here tonight with a 52-39 victory tonight over the Goreville Black Cats. We'll send it back. I'm going to finish totaling everything up, and we'll be back for the post-game show after these messages.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Robin Harper Whitehead from Harper Auction Service is a proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball. Harper Auction cares about families. They provide live and online auctions for household items, as well as auctioning real estate, including businesses and farms. Harper Auction Service is a different type of business. Give them a call at 618-967-9528 for a free quote. Find out how they can help you. And good luck to the Vienna Eagles.
Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do it all at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101, in Vienna at 618-658-3761, or in Goreville at 618-995-5068.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590. Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
You ate ramen for weeks and logged crazy amounts of overtime. You finally saved enough money to buy your ideal ride. Now make sure she is properly insured. Let your local Pekin Insurance agent find the comprehensive auto coverage your dream car deserves. Request a free quote at PekinInsurance.com and ask your agent about the discounts available for your sweet ride. Pekin Insurance is rated superior for personal lines claim service by Ward Group. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH Sports. Hope you enjoyed the ball game here this evening as the Lady Eagles defeat the Lady Black Cats from Goreville here tonight. by the score of 52-39. It was an unusual basketball game, to say the least. It was nip and tuck. We had 4 straight lead changes in the first quarter. I thought it was going to be that kind of a game. Vienna hit a three-pointer to take the lead at 10-8. That three-pointer was made by Haley Oliver, gave the Eagles catapulted them out to a 9-0 run as they opened up a 16-8 lead early in the second quarter. They led after one quarter 12-8. At that point it was 16-8, and it stayed fairly close, anywhere from 5 to 9 points pretty much the entire second quarter. Vienna led by 8 at halftime, 28-20, outscoring Goreville 16-12 in the second quarter. In the third quarter, much of the same, as it was nip and tuck, stayed right within a 7 to 11 point range, and 9-8 was the third quarter split. Vienna on top 37-28. In the fourth quarter, Vienna was not at the free throw line, hardly any at all. They missed 2 free throws early in the fourth quarter. They were 0 for 3 from the free throw line at that point. They hit, finally, Haley Oliver hit the front end, both free throws of a 1-and-1. That was at the 4:36 mark of the fourth quarter. That was the first free throw that Vienna made for the entire evening. They finished the game hitting 9 of 13 down the stretch for 69%, which helped seal the victory here tonight as they outscored Goreville 15-11 in the fourth quarter for a final 52-39 lead here tonight. For the game, Vienna only shot 9 of 16 from the free throw line for the game. That's 56%. Vienna had 19 turnovers on the night. Goreville had 19 turnovers for the night, as both teams had a difficult time protecting the basketball here tonight. Goreville was 5 of 11 from the free throw line for the game for just 45%. They had 5 people in the scoring column. Abby Compton had 15 points. She was tied for the leading scorer in the game. Also in double figures was Macy Tosh with 10. Abby King, Abby King only hit 2 3-pointers tonight, as the Goreville only had 3 3-pointers for the whole evening. No, they only had 2 3-pointers, both of those by King for the whole night. She had 6 points. Brianna Suits had 7, and Jaslyn Westerfield only hit 1 of 2 free throws, as she did not have a basket here tonight for Goreville for her 1 point. For the Vienna Eagles, they put 5 people in the scoring column. Here 5 people in the scoring column tonight. Leading the way was Haley Oliver with 15 points, 14 points for Ava Rush. It was 11 off the bench for Shaylee Moore, 7 for Emmy Vincent, and 3 for Macy Whiting. As I said, they hit 9 of 16 from the free throw line for the game, 56%, and they come out of here with a hard-fought 52-39 victory here tonight. Once again, the JV won 36-33. The JV is undefeated on the season. They are 6-0, and with this victory here tonight, the Lady Eagles at the varsity go to 4-0 in the conference, and they are now 9-1 in the season. Sets up a huge game Thursday night up at Christopher, as we'll be on the air Thursday evening for that that conference game, and that's a huge conference game for Vienna Thursday night, and they'll have a tough challenge in their portfolio, trying to limit Hargrove up there. The boys will be action tomorrow night. They'll take on the Pope County Pirates, Pope County Pirates, in a non-conference game tomorrow night, and then both the boys and girls will be in action on Saturday, as Graves County will have a varsity game only here at Vienna Gymnasium at 11 o'clock in the morning, and then at 6:15 in the evening, it'll be Johnston City JV taking on the Vienna Eagle boys team, and then the varsity game will immediately follow that. We'll have both of those games at the varsity level, the 11 o'clock game at against Graves County, and the 6:15 or the 7:15, 7:30 game will be the varsity boys game against Johnston City, and that'll be a conference game for the boys. That's going to wrap everything up here from Vienna High School. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here this evening, as once again the Vienna Eagles win a conference game and 52-39 over the Goreville Black Cats. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH Sports and the Vienna High School Sports Connection. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long everybody from till tomorrow night from Vienna High School.
That concludes this Vienna Lady Eagles basketball broadcast here on WIBH Net 3. This Lady Eagles basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by Rusty's Home Center, Southern Trust Bank, Trevilian Farms LLC, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, Trevilian Brothers Construction, Robin Harper Whitehead Auctioneer, LS Tractor at C&K Equipment, Lawrence and Bean Insurance Agency, and Goddard's Auto Body. This has been a presentation of WIBH Sports.